Hey, collective. Hope you guys are doing really well this evening. Sorry, I caught up doing something else here. Getting ready to do y'all's reading. Your day has been spectacular. All right, guys, this will be a general collective reading as always. Okay, please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try and make it fit if it does not, as always. Okay, sorry about that. I needed to make a small adjustment. Okay, Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective? Release the dark wound. Let love live. Okay. Let love live. The word wants to be written. Huh. And then we have Pandora's gift here as well. So there might be a very nice surprise here. I don't know if somebody is a writer. Of course, I know I have writers that watch me, but it feels to me it says the word wants to be written. Maybe somebody should be journaling or needs to journal, or maybe someone is writing a book, working on a book, some kind of project like that. Something needs to be put in writing. Maybe somebody should be journaling or writing their experiences as well. Maybe that's going to turn into something much larger for other people before. There's some kind of beautiful gift here. And because it says Pandora's gift, if it's like Pandora's box, right, maybe you're going to find that you have multiple gifts here. There's some kind of gift that is coming to the surface, though. It says release the dark wound. So maybe it comes with healing work that is possibly happening with you right now. Things that you're doing to kind of clear your energies, clear your mind, your spirit, everything, every part of you in balance. Yeah, transmute anything that is holding you back in any way. Transmute it into something positive. This may also involve some kind of travels here, or somebody could have some kind of travels coming up. It could also be like, safe travels because you're going places, right? Somebody here could definitely be expanding in some way in their life here. This boundaries card will not stop coming out. I don't know if this is just a reminder every day that we need to be having really good boundaries at this time, especially as you heal and you begin to change and stuff. I know, because we can definitely have energies trying to hang on from the past, and I think this is just a reminder to have boundaries with those. So somebody could be traveling at this time. It could just simply be vacation or something like that, or you might be traveling. I don't know if somebody here is actually traveling, doing some kind of healing work or transmuting negativity or past things that have happened here. I'm going to put this out there. I feel this very strongly, and I feel almost like this came up in a reading recently. Didn't it? About community or something like that. Like, why do I think community would be good for somebody that's going through healing? I think that it's good in the sense that you can actually be around people who know what you're going through, number one, but also can kind of assist you with that. And they are focusing themselves on dropping walls and being more available in some way. And so in that way, it can allow you to feel a little bit freer and more open, right? Which also allows you to heal. Some of you, I don't know what the safe travel is about, but let's see. I'll just go ahead and start with some cards here and see what's happening. Actually, I'll start with these tonight. All right, Spirit. What else for this reading for the collective here? The word wants to be written. Somebody definitely needs to be journaling and writing down. I don't feel like it's only about, I do feel like it's about their experiences. Yeah, I do think it has something to do with their experiences, their journey here. We have a mediator here. So somebody here could very well have a gift for negotiating, okay? Be very fair in situations here. Maybe somebody does that for a living. Maybe you are a mediator. Maybe you work within the courts or work. Oh, that's weird. I just got a child advocate. So maybe you're a child advocate, something like that. So the mediator might even be with like divorces and stuff like that, or custody battles in that particular situation. We have a rescuer here. I wanted to read the shadow attribute here. Yeah, so it says provide strength and support to others in crisis. Okay, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Okay. I wonder if somebody is also doing like humanitarian work or something like that where they do travel. Somebody's going to see their dad as well. That came out very strongly. So somebody might actually be leaving to go and see their father. We have a guide here. Yeah, it represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. You could also very well be guiding other people. So I have someone here with a very big heart, very compassionate. Maybe this is why it says the word wants to be written, because something about what you're doing or you're dedicating your time to, you have a lot to offer. You have a very rich, is what I feel like, past experiences here. And I feel like you're being encouraged to write those or share those. I feel like it says written, though. A networker here enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. See, you're guiding people, and it's through your things. And look at the first card that came out. It says, release the dark wound, let love live. So I think you're teaching people how to heal, maybe through your own experiences and how you got to where you are. Okay, this is some gift that you have to offer the world. And if you notice in this, even in this card here, all of the light that's being lit up here, not only through the heart chakra, right? It's going up through the throat, all the way up through the third eye, through the crown here. So upper chakras are really being lit up, which tells me you're also getting a lot of help here, a lot of downloads. I might be dealing with or talking to someone who has the gift of sight, or certainly intuition. Empathy for sure, with that heart chakra that lit up. An advocate, yeah, who inspires someone else to put compassion into action here. Wow, these are all good. I feel like somebody needs to get started, or they need to, I almost said kick started for some reason. I don't know if they need to get kick started, or maybe they've been doing things and now it's time to take it to the next level. We have a lover here. It says great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. And then exorcist as well. So we could look at obsessive passion as well, that harms others, self-destructive devotion, because we do have exorcists kind of following it, which is fear of facing your own demons here. This may be why you have the boundaries up. So I'm going to guess this is probably someone who you've dealt with. It could be several people, honestly, that you've dealt with. You'll be talking about your relationships for that matter, okay? And this is who I've been with, or these are the kind of relationships I've had. Yeah, a vampire here says someone who depletes others for their own psychic survival. Okay, chronic complaining and codependency here. We have a dilettante, delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. But I'm really going to look at the shadow for some reason. Pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. All right, so you're definitely dealing with somebody here who could be a bit of a know-it-all, okay? They could act like they know definitely more than what they actually do here. This could be somebody who, this is why you have to have these boundaries, or why Spirit is telling you to have boundaries, because something about what you're doing here is going to bring you, it's definitely going to bring attention to you, is what I'm feeling. Well, this is what I'm getting very strongly, actually. It's going to be bringing a lot of attention to you, so a lot of energy around you. I don't know if this is someone you're currently around or someone that will be around you here. You may have someone actually that's pretty attached to you or wants to attach to you, or this could have been someone who you've been dealing with here, but they need to do, they're not doing their own work here. It's almost like they're just living vicariously off of you, or trying to here, kind of draining your energy a bit, not doing their own work here. I almost feel like somebody Could even be mimicking you. I know that sounds so crazy, but almost like taking what you're teaching, which there's nothing wrong with that. You know, we all learn from somewhere, so but talking about it like it's like it is them, but they're failing to do the work. That's what I'm getting. Okay. What else, Spirit? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a saboteur. Induces self-destructive behavior for the desire to undermine others. That's where you have to have your boundaries up, because you're on a path to something good here. This is a shapeshifter. Okay. What did I just say? Projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Didn't I say I felt like this person is kind of mimicking you? You know, like they're trying to be like you. I know that sounds silly. We're all grown adults, but that's really what I'm getting here. Somebody's a bit of a shapeshifter here, trying to be something that they're not, trying to put. So say if you're spiritual, somebody could be out here putting themselves out as that, right? But they're really not doing the work to get there. It's just it looks to me like it's an act, okay? But you're going to have to be careful with this person, because this is someone who could be a bit self-destructive. And it says a vampire. I'm going to use the term a leech, because that's what I'm thinking of. Someone who just kind of leeches on to you, right? And ends up pulling you down in their energy, because this is not good energy. I don't know why I just thought of this, but do you remember the Selena story where the lady was like was she like her fan manager or something like that? She was like super fan, and then she ended up like running her fan club or something like that. What was her name? Wanda? I don't know, Wanda, Sonia, something like that. Anyway, that was a long time ago when I saw it. I don't know why that just came up. I literally just thought of that. And she ended up robbing her, and ultimately ended up killing her at the end. But I mean, it's just a horrible story, but it's almost like that. You have someone here that could be a bit obsessive about you, about your energy here. They may be acting like they've changed, or like they're doing their work, something like this. I don't even know if this is someone who you know. But ultimately, these are the kind of people you're going to need to have good boundaries with, okay? Because they're going to say what they need to say to maybe be around you, be in your life in some way, but they're not doing the work. Watch out for that. Okay, what else here? Lover is the first one, which makes me think, I don't know if this is someone who you've been with perhaps as well. A beggar. Wow. Dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. Wow, we're literally getting the same story over and over and over. Okay. You got to really balance your justice and compassion here. Okay. When it comes to, I have the card Judge in my hand in case you're wondering, but I think when it comes to people in general here, make sure that you're protecting yourself here. With Detective, it says that you have great powers of observation and intuition. Okay, you desire to seek out the truth, so that would also be very important, because you're definitely going to have someone around you that really kind of feels like a victim. They play the victim for positive feedback here, okay, for some form of pity here. But they have an inability to maintain personal boundaries. I almost feel like, I don't know if you're a mystic as well, but your intuition is probably quite high. I almost wonder if someone doesn't feel that way. So maybe that's why they're the shapeshifter. Maybe that's why they feel like they got to act a certain way, because they don't feel like, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know where this is going, but I feel a little dark element to this. Like if someone could actually be kind of jealous of you, and they're trying to maintain some kind of, or act like they're also in this energy, maybe even just to be close to you, or to be like you in some way. But they don't really feel that way underneath. This is definitely something that they're putting out for other people, because they have to do the work. That's why they're not dealing with their own stuff, their own shadows, it looks like here. So they really need to do their own work. I think I'm going to pull this deck in lieu of that. Yeah, you going places, honey. Keep transmuting that energy, transmuting that pain. You know, those, what does it say? You're releasing the dark wounds here, letting love in, let it continue to illuminate you. Write your story, you know, help others with it. Absolutely. All right, Spirit, what is this about? This might already be people around you is what I feel. Okay, so love them and leave them. I'm getting non-committed, non-committal player here. That's the lover, right? Or if it's not people already around you, it could be someone making their way into their life. You're going to know is what I feel. Making their way into your life. This is decluttering physically, mentally, and emotionally. You're really clearing out here because something's about to really expand for you, or maybe just get kick-started for you in the first place. Look at that. Yeah, quite the mind. And make sure you're meditating. Make sure that you're very clear here. Make sure you're also listening to what you're getting here. Clear out or clean out your environment, right? But also not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. Look at this cult of personality. Yeah, this is definitely a person that's interesting. Cult of personality. And especially if you have some kind of following or you have something that is going on here. I almost feel like somebody here clinging and wanting to kind of fit in, which is fine, but I don't know. They're doing it in a really weird way. It's almost like not from a clean space. You know what I'm saying? It's like from a dark space. Maybe they don't even know it, you know. Oh my God, yeah. So you could have a drama starter here. Somebody who's karmic. Maybe you have karmic lessons with them. Somebody who can be a bit toxic. Cult of personality. This could be somebody, honestly, that could be a bit cultish, like they want to fit in, they want to get into this, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I think that you're actually evolving, and maybe somebody here is kind of putting on the act. I don't like that the saboteur card is here, because I feel like this person can be highly destructive with that card. Yeah, but we have, so you could also have someone here from the past here. I don't know if it was this past player here that's wanting you back. Maybe this is that person. Maybe that is the toxic person or the drama starter that will, you know, say or do whatever to get in. There is some kind of relocation. Maybe that's what the travel is about as well. Or maybe somebody is thinking about relocating. Yes, that two-faced. I'm telling you, you got somebody that's not good around you. And it looks to me like there could be a lot of jealousy, unfortunately. An illusionist, smoke and mirrors. What you're seeing is not what you're getting here. All right. Yeah. And I don't know if this is some kind of side hustle here that is about to really take off for you, or something that you're committing a little bit of time to. Maybe it starts out that way and then it just kind of takes off here. Okay, so you could have somebody here. This could be, now this doesn't have to be for everybody, of course, but you definitely could have been dealing with someone here who wants you back. But this person, I think this person has a lot of, this is smoke and mirrors, right? They could be a drama starter. They could have these kind of people that are around them for sure. I think this person is duplicitous. Okay, so they're two-faced, talking out of both sides of their mouth, so to speak. I just don't think that you can trust them here. And they may also, with all the shapeshifter energy and cult of personality and stuff like that, this person could just kind of mold to their environment, right? Like just whatever. I'm going to say and do whatever to kind of fit in with that environment. Maybe they are people pleasers in a sense here. No honor amongst thieves either. So this could have been somebody who took from you in some way, or has, it could have, maybe you felt like they sold you out in some way. You know, and I want to also just kind of put this into reference point for you guys, because this could also be someone who is coming up. I don't think so that strong, but maybe this is just kind of a warning. For some of you, though, this is definitely going to be someone who wants back in your life in some way. Yeah, whatever this person was involved in here, and like I said, this could be others that are around them. Cult of personality, right? It could have been a very cultish setting for them. So we have no honor amongst thieves, which tells me that something is actually falling apart in their life while something is really coming up in your life. Especially your gifts is what I'm feeling, like your intuitive gifts and stuff like that. I think they're really being enhanced. Something else is happening over here. No honor amongst thieves. So you could have people that are actually selling each other out. So this could have been people as well, several people that you were around, or that this person, Okay, and so you can know these people. You can know them from work. You can know them from maybe if you had a relationship before and their family, something like that. But these people are turning on each other at this specific moment here. Interesting. Huh. I feel like my reading's becoming about them. Yeah. Oh, look, rubber and glue. Yeah, it is. Rubber and glue tells me that things are being returned to somebody as well. So these people could have been very negative. They could have definitely been trying to put negativity on you. So let me say this then. So let's just say you have a channel such as I do. Okay. And, maybe this is your side hustle. Okay. You have a full-time job just like me. Okay. But this is turning into something maybe bigger, or maybe this kind of highlights your abilities in some way that people may not have been privy to. Okay. They see that you've been able to transmute anything. Somebody here, especially if it was like this, the thieves here, there's no honor amongst thieves. These could have been people that were actually trying to slow you down in some way. Meanwhile, in the background here, they're acting like they are, it definitely looks like they're trying to put on some kind of show as though they have the knowledge. They know what's best. Maybe they feel like if you're doing something spiritual, maybe they feel like, I'm the spiritual person, or I'm the expert on this, or what have you. It really seems like child's play. But unfortunately, in YouTube world, these things seem to come, true, unfortunately. So you're just dealing with a lot of different personalities here. So somebody could have tried to slow you down some. All right, maybe just stop your own progress here. Watching you grow may have been very difficult. They could have been, rubber and glue could also be, somebody saying stuff or negativity or energy or anything like that that was coming towards you that you've been able to transmute or just pop it back to them really quick. Okay, nothing's really sticking to you, right? And now it looks like they're all turning against each other. That's interesting because if you look at these, if you look up here at these trades, this is some really shady people. And they could be a bit destructive as well, but they drain, they're vampires, right? So they drain other people, or try to. They could have been trying to do that to you. It says exorcist. People are afraid to face their demons. Okay, they need some kind of exorcism. They sabotage, they beg in some way, right? Or I should say there's a dependence. There's some kind of codependence. So you could have been a part of this at one time. You don't have to be, but you could have been. You could have found yourself, like if this was a workplace or something, you could have been in with that, and you've just, I think, evolved so much. I keep going to how you're just lit up in your top four, and that's really major, right? Oh, well. Look, what did I just say? Your glow up past people talking. It also says / confused. Okay. Yeah, I think somebody may have been trying to throw you off. I'm so tired of people trying to throw us off of our journey. What is that even about? But this is just, maybe it's jealousy. Maybe it's some kind of envy. We did see that within the cards here. Trying to get you to back down a little bit. Maybe they know that Pandora's gifts, right, are just kind of, are that you are, something in your life is being illuminated in terms of your gifts and how things are just really opening up for you right now, and keep coming. Pandora's box, think about it. That's a lot of stuff coming at us. So I feel like somebody here is just seeing that, and maybe they're talking rubber and glue, but also confused about how you're able to do that here. But remember, these people, this is why they just have character issues. They lack integrity. They're just not honest people. I'm always a bit perplexed about what stimulates people, especially to behave in this kind of manner. But it does happen. All right. But you are forever changed. All right. You're not going back. I feel like you don't want to go back into that energy. There's just too much evolving that has taken place here. And not only that, you're moving into something very creative here. The word wants to be written, okay, that I feel like is going to end up inspiring a lot of people, but also helping people in some way here. So good. I'm glad you got the boundaries card. You definitely want to make sure that you're keeping up good boundaries and not falling for these, because for some reason I'm feeling like this could be several people that are around you or that you know, or maybe even that you're coming in contact with, but I think this might actually be a group around one of your exes here, according to that card, but it doesn't have to be. So you've changed. There's no way you're going back. Just make sure you continue to move forward. You got a lot to do. All right, let's see. Yeah, the wheel. You can't make it up. All right. The wheel is turning for you. The wheel is turning for you. It's moving in the right direction towards your fated direction, okay? That's a very, very positive card. What else here? Oh, wow, look at that. And Judgment. Yep. So there's something that's definitely happening here. And this may also be trying to bring in some people back around. I don't even know if they're in your face, honestly. I feel like this is an I don't know if they're just trying to hang on to your energetic and your energetic. Hang on to you energetically, but they're watching you. I feel like there's a lot of watching going back and forth. There's some kind of judgment that's being called on them. Maybe you're also asking for that, right? Judgment being called on whoever this is. But I do think there's some kind of a judgment that's being called. I also like the way this card looks, though, because judgment obviously is also about awakening. And this person's really taking a hard look in the mirror. And this may also be about your own awakening. The wheel is turning due to your own awakening here, okay? You're a person that's not afraid to look yourself in the mirror. All right, let it reflect back to you the things that need to heal, the things that need to change, right? And also the beauty of who you truly are. I think you've awakened here to the truth of a lot of things. I feel like this is a lot of, forget that. I'm talking about a lot of things in your life, okay? And I think that growth within itself and that acknowledgement and that awareness here is why you're being taken to new heights here. All right, Spirit, let's get some tarot and see what's going on here for the collective. Two of Coins. Yeah, making a decision here. What else here? This little bitty deck. Might have to shuffle differently. Okay, Page of Wands. Is that the three? Three of Wands. We already saw travel here. Okay. Ten of Wands. Wow. A lot of Wands here. I could be talking to her. You could be dealing also with some kind of Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. King of Coins, okay. So we're dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy as well. Justice, yeah. I think, okay, you need to, yeah, this is definitely somebody that you, look, let me tell you what's going on here. Let me just tell you what's going on here. Okay, stay focused. All right, I think that you will here. Stay within or keep your boundaries up for sure. Because I am definitely feeling like here, I don't know if you're at a distance from somebody as well here. Somebody may have to travel to see you in some way, but I feel like somebody here is trying to put the burdens behind you guys. They're going to reach out and try to communicate in some way here. This could be a King of Coins energy, so this could be a boss. This could be somebody who's very stable in their life generally. Okay, it could just be an earth sign, like I said before, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn here. This person is going to want to come in and try to balance some kind of scales, or they could be also wrapping up some kind of legal thing here. They could also be in some kind of legal field. I think I said a judge earlier as well, a judge or somebody in the justice. Yeah, somebody in justice. But I think you got somebody trying to move towards you here. I definitely do. I think that somebody's wrapping something up here, maybe wanting to balance the scales. They themselves want to get out of some kind of, yeah, they want to get away from whatever these troubled waters are that they've been in, okay? Or maybe you guys have been in because they're feeling like you are their wish fulfillment here. Okay, this could have been your player energy in the past. This could have been the love them and leave them kind of energy that was in the past that wants you back here. All right, Spirit, what else? What does, let's say this, what does the collective need to know about whoever this is? What do you need to know? Death. Something has ended in their life. What else, Spirit? What do they need to know about whoever this is, please? Very sad. Could be a Queen of Swords energy here. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Somebody that's very sad over something. Maybe they're sad over a missed opportunity. Cancer. Got some Scorpio as well. So something has definitely ended here that somebody, it looks like somebody is sad over. Yeah. Maybe regretful over in a sense. It could have been, like I said before, with an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini energy here. Or this could be the person as well. What do you need to know? I think this person's going to come towards you very fast, or try to come towards you very fast. Maybe they're trying to regain some kind of control in their life too with this Chariot card here. Could have involved, could be involved. Maybe they're coming towards you because they feel left out in the cold, or maybe they could have lost a lot of money as well. Oh, I just heard friends. How interesting. Maybe they lost friends. Maybe that's what this was. Maybe this was friends, or someone who this person felt like was like their, I don't know, I almost said their crew. I don't know why. Their friends, their crew, the people that supported them. Somebody feels left out in the cold. There might be some money lost here. Seven of Swords in reverse. Look at that. Okay, so, well, whatever it is, this person's not trying to be sneaky, it doesn't look like. No, in fact, they're trying to bring in some kind of clarity, some kind of truth here. And this is being hidden from you as well. All right, so this is not something that you're going to see coming. Great. Five of Wands. Yeah, but I think it comes with some conflict as well. There is some conflict about this particular situation. Okay, maybe that's the clarity that they want to bring to you too, regarding some things that have been hidden here, and it could be regarding some kind of conflict, right? All right, so what is let me grab another deck real quick. Can I keep using this one? Yeah, let me just keep using this one for a little bit. I have some space here. So what is this conflict about that they want to provide clarity on? Maybe your person sees that you were forever changed, that you faced everything on your own here, and that things are going well for you as a result. Maybe they're seeing how gifted you are. Oh, wow. Four of Swords. All right. So it could be, the conflict could be something, had someone in their head, or had someone ill, sick in some ways. Okay, this could have been somebody here who is in the public eye, or someone who's well respected, or someone who has a lot of eyes on them. Someone in the limelight, someone with a channel. Judgment in reverse. Oh. Okay, so the Devil. Wow. This might be a family situation, okay, or some. I said this person's crew. Maybe it's their friends, their family, somebody who they consider their team in some way. I don't know why I'm getting such a strong pull to that. It could have definitely been family. Could have been something here about some kind of illness here, or keeping somebody in their head, or trying to keep someone in their head. I'm telling you. I'm so tired of this, but it just seems to me like somebody here may have been trying to throw you off in some way. Like I said, it doesn't have to be energy. It could be people shit talking, or, whatever people do. It's whatever. It's all lame and childish, but um, trying to keep you, though, in your head, maybe even make you sick in some way. These are people that weren't dealing with their own stuff. They definitely were not looking in the mirror as you have been. You see your judgment straight up, okay? These are people that weren't actually doing the work, but they could have been acting, as though they were doing the work here. This could have been some family situation that they were around as well. Okay, maybe they're highlighting here that they're trying to actually tear away from this dark energy, that it was just a lot of darkness. You see someone chained there, that felt like they've been chained to this particular situation. I'm going to get some cards on your person, so just wait, because, oh my God, yeah, but they're viewing you as the Four of Wands. So I don't know if you guys have some kind of special connection together. And maybe this is something, okay, so if you're talking about twin flames or anything like that, okay, this could have been in an effort to keep someone from coming into union with you. This could have been an actual family that were all kind of ensconced in this, or some kind of, it said cult of personality, so dare I say a cult, okay? Whatever, I kept saying your crew and the people around you. It could even be around work. I do feel like it could have been some kind of team of people. So whatever this is with the family, there was some kind of combined effort here to do this. So they're definitely trying to keep something, it looks like, here from coming together. I do see Nine of Swords here on the bottom. Somebody could be stressed out. Somebody could have been losing some kind of sleep over this particular situation as well. Let me grab another deck here. I see Hierophant on the bottom. Why do I think with this Hierophant, I could think marriage or anything else. I also get that with the Four of Wands card. But why do I think there is somebody involved in this that is like the cult of personality? This is the leader, right? This is the one driving it. This is the one that may be pious or holier than thou in some way. The one that thinks that they have all the knowledge, but then people can actually see these changes that you've made here, right? This is the one not wanting the connection here for some reason. But there's a lot of dark energy, as you can see, around this situation. Yeah, look, Hierophant, and then we have the Nine of Swords here. Maybe they've been causing some kind of problems or sleepless nights, or this, I don't know if it's a father or if it's someone who is a leader in some capacity, maybe even a leader of an institution or something like that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull this deck because there's definitely some shadows in this. So let's see. I'm going to do the dark mirror. Nobody expected you to get as far as you have. I don't, jeez. I just got that very strongly intuitively. So I don't know what kind of predicament you were in before, what you were going with, but I think that people were kind of counting you out. Unfortunately, that's their bad, right? Artificial heart. Look at that. Yeah, you're dealing with people that hide behind definitely a facade. We've already seen it, okay? They're acting like they have more knowledge than they do. They drain people. They don't want to look at their own demons, do their own work. Some people that may very well need some kind of exorcism here. They shape shift to kind of fit in here. They are definitely dependent on each other, okay? Maybe that could be a family, or it could also be friends, okay? Very much codependent here. But artificial hearts here, it's not even real, right? There's no real love here. There's no real care in here, okay? It's just dependence, right? Dependence on each other. And dependence maybe on others as well with this vampire card, right? Yeah, obsession, basically. These are people that are obsessed or have been obsessed, it looks like, with It's interesting to me because I feel like a lot of eyes on you, okay? So I don't know if people are incessantly kind of watching you. It does say obsession here. And, incessantly kind of watching you and wanting to see something happen or waiting for something to happen or waiting on the rug to be pulled out from under you, something like that. Um, I don't know if they've been in your life trying to be friends. I got to be honest with you, just with these cards here. I mean, I think this would be easy for me to suss out anyway. All right. I just don't think that they would come across. Maybe they are shapeshifters, so maybe they could come across that way, but I would feel it. I know I would feel it. But everybody's at different stages in their healing. So, wow. Downcast pride. Look at this. Okay, I wanted to grab this book for this because I haven't used this deck too much, and I know what I thought when I saw Downcast Pride, but listen to this. Bending to adapt becomes an excuse for the habit of bending. Interesting. Shapeshifter. Okay, but listen to this. Hidden core of identity. Sometimes we don't use the best part of us, but rather we draw from the ugliest. We survive and bend our knees because we draw out from our laziness, fear, and disgust. Wow. This is crazy. We let our deepest roots go dry, replaced by what can only be called a surge or lack of self-esteem. We are deluded, child. I don't know I don't know if you were dealing with these people or these are just people that see you shining, and there's been some kind of almost obsession here, it looks like, at kind of seeing you fall. That's what I feel. I know it's negative, but I do. This is somebody who's obviously not dealing with their own pain, their own wounds here with artificial heart. Okay, I think as you saw with Downcast Pride too, I mean, these are people that are deeply, it seems like, engulfed in I won't say they're dealing with their issues because they're clearly not, but they are, in their own like envy and, just the nastiness that is inside instead of, and that's why they don't want to see you win, by the way. They don't want to see you win because what that does is that triggers them because they don't feel like they're doing that in their own life, okay? Even though they talk a good game, all right, they have to kind of latch on, it looks like, to other people just to feel something good. Look, artificial heart here. I mean, that's definitely not good. I personally wouldn't wish that on anybody, but now some of them may feel like there's some kind of revenge as well here, and maybe that's what this is about. If you're somebody who got out of a bad situation, you cleaned up your life, and you've completely changed it and transitioned, you could definitely be dealing with some people that are still in that energy, and they're just not loving it. They don't love that you're all love and light now, okay? They don't love it that you're healing, and you seem to have what I'm getting is a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of wisdom, a lot of gifts, a lot of intuition with you, but also because they are seeing your gifts kind of illuminated, it's almost like, remember those triggers I just talked about? It's almost like they feel like you can see them too. You can see through them, almost like you're turning down your nose at them, which couldn't be further from the truth. I don't feel like you're smug at all. Okay, this doesn't indicate smug. In fact, this is more of an acceptance of others. But again, it's their own triggers. I don't think it has anything to do with you. So I do want to know, though, why you have this one person coming towards you, because that makes me feel like, because they were clearly around whoever this is. And again, if this was a family that didn't want, say that you were dating, or their, maybe their brother or child or whatever was in love with you, son, what have you, and they were trying to stop something like that from happening, or didn't want that to happen, wow. That would make a lot of sense too, a lot of sense here, because somebody is trying to leave that behind. They can see that there's a darkness around that. There's a lack of sincerity that's around this whole situation. All right, so I want to know why this person who's into something is trying to come towards you. Why? Your person did come out as King of Coins also in the upright, so maybe they are just filling out in the cold. Maybe it's not actually money. Could be, well, it could be due to passion. Could could want to have sex with you too with that Ace of Wands, okay? They could feel a lot of passion towards you though. Dang, hang on. Okay, we got the Seven of Laurels here. Five of Swords. Oh, why does this person want to come? Okay, wait a second. These cards are, they're massive, right? They're so pretty. All right, so Eight of Laurels. All right. Why does this person... Ace of Cups. This is so interesting. I have somebody that's very passionate about you. I definitely think they want to get with you, if you know what I mean. But they're coming through like they want to invest. I mean, Seven of Laurels, that is the Pentacles, right? They want to invest. The thing is, what is this about? I mean, the Five of Swords here, they're bringing... They could be bringing some of this energy with them, or maybe this could... I'm going to actually clarify that here because I can see that they want to work with you. They want to work with you. Okay, so maybe you're working on something and they want to work with you in some way. But they're coming with an Ace of Cups here. Like, you know, heart overflowing. Knight of Cups energy. You know, you were coming up earlier as this Queen of Swords. If that's you, you could have also been in that King of Pentacles. But regardless, King, Queen, you got a Knight here. You might actually be with someone younger. And that may have been a lot of the beef here as well. Maybe, no offense, but maybe someone's family, you know, didn't want you with somebody here. Maybe because you are older. Maybe because there could be differences or something along those lines. There's some racism here. Sorry, that's what I'm getting. There's some kind of racism here as well. So that might just very well be the difference. Maybe they didn't, maybe it's just their own personal bias. Something about you being smug. That's what keeps coming up. So I don't know if you acted smug or maybe you look like you have a lot or something like that. And maybe people just assume that you're going to be smug or, you know, if it's, because I did say racism, if they already kind of have that in their head about a particular culture or race or something like that, maybe that is what's standing out to them. Let me look at this Five of Swords here. What is this Five of Swords about? Queen of Laurels here. So this may be somebody who, I don't know if this person was married or if they're giving up their stability or they have people fighting them on their stability. So now we have the Queen and the King of Coins here, right? Maybe they're fighting for this. Maybe they're fighting for this particular connection to the stability here. Or they want to, I feel like they want to be a part of whatever you have going on here. Well, this is very interesting here. Whoever this is, I think they're going to be coming in with love. Okay, I think they're going to be romantic as well, expressing themselves. You could obviously be dealing with a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. Let's see what the outcome. How is the collective going to receive this person? You know, I saw boundaries in the beginning, obviously. I see that you are really self-reflective and always evaluating yourself, which is good here. So I don't know. Oh, you're feeling like maybe you're going to feel like this is some kind of justice, okay? That someone is coming forward and balancing the scales in some way. Six of Coins. Queen of Swords again. All right. Well, I mean, honestly, maybe you are feeling like Six of Coins can tell me two things. It could mean equal reciprocity. It also can, you know, sometimes represent breadcrumbing here. Or maybe you're going to feel like it's justice that somebody here is finally wanting to give back to a situation or finally bringing you perhaps even the clarity or the information that you need. In some way, they're giving to the situation finally. But honestly, you You are not suffering any fools, okay? I think you're ready to cut this person out, or maybe you have. I think you're definitely going to be very much so non-emotional in this situation. It appears to me that you're really just thinking things through or listening to them, maybe just being very assertive. The Queen of Wands here, okay? I don't know if you're dealing with the Queen of Wands. Keep going. Six of Swords here. Okay, so I don't know if you are, if this is also your energy here. Maybe you have questions here about a particular Queen of Wands here, a Sagittarius energy. Or maybe you are very focused yourself on just, you know, working on yourself, having your creative endeavors, just kind of, I feel like you're taking the lead in some situation or taking the lead in your life. Moving forward, we did see a lot of travel here as well, definitely indicated with the Queen of Wands. Because I see that you're wanting to leave something behind here. All right, so you may be listening here, but I think you're going to continue working on whatever these creative endeavors are. Maybe exploring things just for yourself, okay? And moving out of whatever these trouble were, continuing to move away from whatever could have been holding you back here. I'm going to go back up to that Queen of Cups. I mean, I feel like this is your energy because all of these are coming up right. Yeah, I think you're moving away from all of that. You're moving away from whatever this energy has been. This is so interesting. Basically, have we got all four queens pretty much out here? I mean, I feel like you are just... I thought I had another queen as well. Oh, I did. Yeah, all four queens out here. You're the empress, basically. Okay, and that's how you're showing up, all right? You are very well-rounded. You've encompassed all the lessons of all the four queens. So you've grown above this. And basically what you're showing here is that's not even me anymore, okay? I've taken charge of my life. I'm obviously very assertive now. I'm not all in my emotions, okay? I have control of things here. I'm moving forward very creatively, all right, also very passionately, all right, but I want to just leave what's in the past. I want to leave that behind and move into this, you know, into this love energy, okay? I have a lot to do here. I have a lot of love to give. I don't want to be in all of the chaos. I want to be in a loving position here. So you are in an Empress energy, so that is the way that you're showing up here. And we have the Ace of Laurels here. Yeah, because you've got, look at that. Yeah, see, you're going to be guarded with this situation. You are going to be investing your time, it looks like, could very well be elsewhere. I don't see this person anywhere on the board. I see that you're going to be investing your time here. I don't know if you're helping other women as well, because there's a lot of women on this board. But it looks like you're going to want to continue investing in what is going to take you to the next level here, okay? Whatever these gifts are that you have found, whatever this, you know, the word wants to be written, whatever this project is that you're doing. And I think you're going to stand your ground with this. I don't think you're going to bend with this. I do want to ask about this, if you guys don't mind, because we've seen a lot of just distasteful stuff going on here. The Five of Swords, I asked for that. What is this about? Why is this person so chaotic? Maybe they want to fight for this. They want to fight for the person who has found their stability, the person that is... now, this could also be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus as well, but maybe they want to fight for the person that they believe is their other half in some way. But I feel like it has something, because you got a lot of pentacles up here, right? So maybe it has to do with the person that is... also very stable, very nurturing, very caring. Get one more on that. Why this Five of Swords energy? Wow. Yeah. That's their happy place. Oh, wow. I would not want to be you. Let me just say that. I mean, I just think you're going to have a... So you're finally getting what you want. You're finally getting somebody perhaps that wants to give to a situation. You've done a way too much work here, reflective work. I mean, you could decide to do this, but it looks to me like you are, you still have boundaries here. You have your guard up, you have your boundaries. I feel like you're really standing your ground on a situation, and I think you're really looking at where you're going to be investing at here. And kind of moving forward with that. Now, I guess for some of you guys, you could be saying, you know what, I'm going to do that. Let's move away from these troubled waters. I feel the same. I have all of these feelings as well. I do want to invest. And maybe you guys, this could also indicate to me y'all are having to really stand guard and stand together, right? In this particular situation, the Seven of Wands, and kind of guard this particular or this relationship as well. I don't know. I just cut on 9 of Wands, and then I cut and I got 10 of Wands here. I mean, I think this is going to have obstacles. I guess every relationship really kind of does. But unfortunately, your obstacles are coming from a bunch of freaking weirdos or something. Like, I don't understand why it's coming in so strongly here. And, I'm trying, I guess in my mind, I'm trying to understand, like, is this a behavior that it maybe is systemic in a certain culture, or is it just people that just got caught up that are living in very kind of low vibrational energy, right? That's not trying to step up. And honestly, there's a resentment for those who do. And I just think that you must have gotten out of that in some way here. Let me get, where am I at? 56. Oh my God, I had no idea. Let me just see. I'm going to just check with these cards here and just see what we have here. This could be the one. So you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Okay. For those of you who would even consider something like this. Love yourself first. Yeah, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Well, that's exactly what you've been doing. Okay, that's why you are pulling all this energy is what I feel. I also feel like people have been obsessively watching you. Okay, grow, and maybe even grow beyond some kind of whatever they were throwing out here or throwing at you. Okay, it doesn't look like it's really phased you. Well, it definitely has not, right? Rubber and glue, it's been just kind of going back and reflecting poorly on them, and now they're all at each other's throats here. What's funny about spirituality is some people think it's just a fad or a phase. They're like, yeah, I went through that. You went through spirituality? What does that even mean? So maybe that's what it was. Maybe they thought that with you. Oh, yeah, well, trust me, they're not going to, that's not really who they are. That's not, and you just continue to show them. It says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. That's going to be the case for some of you guys. It definitely is going to be the case. There's definitely some differences here. I think that might be driving some of this, actually. I do have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So for some of you, you're definitely going to, well, actually for most of you, it looks like you're going to have the opportunity. It's just, what are you going to do with it, right? I do think whoever this is coming in will actually be bringing some clarity in this particular situation. Because they want to work on something, but there will still, it looks like there'll still be some outside interference, but I guess maybe if two people are standing together against it, if this is a relationship that you want, then obviously you'll have that opportunity. Okay, I mean, that'll make you stronger, right? All right, guys, that's what I have for y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. And thank you guys, as always, for all of your love and your support. I will see you guys very soon. Have a great night. Bye.